Hey everybody, welcome to Chris Cooks and happy Thanksgiving. It's coming right up. I love this time of year. This year for me though, I'm changing it up. I'm changing my entire mindset. I want low effort, high impact because I want to spend time with my guests on Thanksgiving, not just in the kitchen. So we're gonna make some great recipes this season. Today, we are doing some ham bites, candied ham, little jalapenos, some barbecue sauce, taking some inspiration from like a burnt end, applying it to our ham there. They're so good, you're gonna love it. Let's do it. Because we're going low impact, there's very few ingredients here. I just want something that I can put together real quick and put in the oven, and it's just minimal work after that. So we have about 3 to 4 pounds of cubed ham pieces. You want them pretty big like this, you know, bite size, but a large bite. We're gonna put that into a casserole dish and spread that out evenly. We'll use this same bowl to build our glaze here. Barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is, we want about a cup of that. This is a recipe that I'm working on, and when I have it ready, I will make it available. It's very close. For doing a candied ham, there's gonna be a lot of sugar in this. That's okay with me. If you're watching sugar, obviously, this is probably not your recipe, but it's just a little glaze on the outside and you want it to really be glazy. We're gonna go in with about a 1/3 cup of brown sugar, and you want it to be like a dark brown. I want more of that molasses flavor coming in. If you don't have brown sugar is just molasses and regular sugar, so you can make it yourself that way as well. Honey, we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of honey. And then for a typical burnt end, you would do like butter in this. I try and keep things dairy-free most of the time. And so I'm actually gonna use bacon fat instead, bacon grease that I've reserved. You can use butter if you want, you can use coconut oil, you can use olive oil if you want, or dairy-free butter, all of that stuff is perfectly fine. This will be about, I don't know, 2 tablespoons, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Give that a little whisk. Of course, the bacon grease just came out of the fridge, so it's not gonna whisk in smoothly, but once it starts cooking, that'll just melt right in, give the sauce a great consistency. That looks really good. Set that aside for now. And a few more ingredients that I'm going to add. I'm gonna use a glove here. Just slice up these jalapenos. So I'm doing 3 jalapenos here. Does not have to be exact. This is also optional if you don't want it spicy. All of my best appetizers will be a little bit spicy because kids don't always appreciate it anyway. And I want there to be enough for the adults. The kids always go first on Thanksgiving. You know, it's et cetera, et cetera. So sliced jalapenos, again, depends on the size. That probably ended up being like a 1/2 cup or so. Purple onion, tip and tail that. Slice in half, take off the outer papery bits. Seeing the amount of jalapeno here, I want to get just a little bit more, so I'm adding another. One last ingredient for my glaze that I forgot, pineapple juice. Just a little bit, a couple tablespoons is plenty, but that's a really nice flavor. The glaze just goes right over top. Give it a toss. Uncovered, ham is already cooked, so you don't have to worry about cooking it through, but we want it to just caramelize. We have our oven turned on 300, 325 on the convection setting. This is gonna go in probably for 2 to 3 hours. We're just gonna keep an eye on it, and we want it to develop color. But keep that temperature low enough to where the sugars are not just immediately burning before you're able to actually get any good texture out of it. So just be patient, let it ride for as long as it needs to, and you don't really have to stress about this one. So now I can move on to do a whole bunch of other stuff. I have a timer set on my phone for every 30 minutes, and then I just reset it each time. Take a spoon, little stir every so often, and that's really it. So it's been about 2.5 hours, 3 hours now. You can see that the ham has kind of shrunk down in size. It's released most of its liquid. The glaze is starting to thicken. We probably have another 20-30 minutes, but we'll just keep stirring. But this deep color that's developing, that is exactly what we want to see. All of the jalapenos, onions, and things, those kind of break down into the sauce, and that's just fine. We're just going to skewer these up as soon as they're finished. These have perfectly glazed. The jalapenos, onions have cooked down into that sauce. Oh, it smells amazing. This spice level, I'll say, is probably like an American spicy. It's very spicy. 4 jalapenos in there. If you wanted like a nice medium, do 1.5 to 2 jalapenos, maybe. You can also do 4 jalapenos, but take out like the seeds and the white bits on the inside, and that'll cut down on the heat. But for me, I want this one spicy. This is an adult appetizer, and I don't want all the kids taking my favorite appetizer, so I make it spicy enough. You can serve this just like this, but it'll go really, really fast if you do that. So I'm gonna put it on skewers. We'll just do 3 pieces of ham on each one. Finish this off. A little green onion just chopped. Looks great. A few little smaller bits in here. Let's give it a try. That's nuts. That's nuts. Oh, the heat on that. Yeah, that's great. Just how I want it. Most guests are gonna appreciate like 1 jalapeno. But whatever spice level you go with, the flavor is outstanding. Texture, this is perfect to serve with your Thanksgiving spread. Give this one a try. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Full recipe is linked in the captions. Make it for somebody that you care about.